Hello there. Nice to see you after a long time, guys. I miss you. I've been off for a while, and so today I decided to come because, yes, guys, it's good news. The GCUB 2025 has just been announced. Yes, yesterday I saw it. I was very happy because so many of you have been sending me messages, WhatsApp, email, asking for the date. I think some of you sent me a message on the 4th. I received a message on the 4th. I said, okay, yeah, very soon. And yeah, here we are talking about it. So guys, I went through it. For those of you who have contacted me via email, WhatsApp, I have told you that it's the same. Basically, if you look at the previous editions, the call for applications, you are going to do the same thing. Okay, I cross-checked the new edition. Yeah, it's the same. So I'm going to show you. Let's try to go through it, guys, together. It's here. It's open. I'm going to put my screen here. Yes. Guys, this is the homepage of the GCUB. Yes, it's hot. Someone must be jubilating now. Yes, I know that. So I wish you guys the best. Okay, try your best. It's democratic. Don't be scared to apply. You know, some of you say, oh, I have 2-2, I have 2-1, I have whatever. Some of you guys underestimate yourselves. Guys, here we are talking about the desire. A researcher has a different, sometimes, sorry guys, I started speaking Portuguese. You know, when you come to Brazil, you will understand what I'm trying to say. When you try to speak English sometimes, Portuguese, you know, somehow mixes, it meddles. So you have a confused mind. Sometimes you think you are incapable, right? Sometimes you underestimate yourself. Yeah. Yeah. So just first class, just people who are intelligent, you know, can be able to study. But no, yeah, just apply, guys, right? So research has to do with curiosity. You should be able to analyze critically and, you know, answer the simple questions. That is research, basically. Okay, master's, doctorate, that is basically what it is. So apply, guys. If you write a good essay, you write a good pre-project, yeah, who knows, right? So this is it, guys. There is the Portuguese version. This is an English channel, so I'm gonna open the English link here, guys. Let's go. This is the call for application. Some of you guys must have seen this. Okay, I'm going straight forward. I'm going down. Okay, I'm not gonna read these details. You can have time to read. I think from this point, I'm gonna stop and then maybe we can read together. So what you should pay attention on, the requirements. Okay, so you can submit in 3 languages: Portuguese, English, Spanish, French. Sorry, not 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 languages. Okay, so I believe that you should be an English speaker if you are watching this video. Right, so yeah, this is the limit. Be a citizen of a country that maintains a diplomatic relationship with Brazil. Yes, not having Brazilian nationality. So for those of you who have Brazilian nationalities, you have to participate in other programs. But you can be a Brazilian resident. You have another nationality. You can participate here, right? There are no limits. So yeah, declare to be in good health conditions to carry out postgraduate studies. Yeah, of course. So E, to have the ability to finance additional expenses to not covered by the scholarship, such as airfare, visa processing, international health insurance for entire study period, and other maintenance expenses. Yes, that you will sign, in a document, one of those documents, okay? So in case you you have a problem later, you've already signed a contract saying that yes, you have the financial capacity to, to cover those expenses. Yes. And then indicate the level applied for master's or PhD. Yeah. Very, very simple language. That's why I like the GCUB. Okay. It's democratic. It's plain. You don't need somebody to tell you, oh, do this, do this. Yeah, I can get you, I can help you with the information, or I can help you with extra information, or I can give you advantage. That is why I like the GCUB. You're sure that, okay, I've applied, I have the qualifications, I will have the vacancy. It's guaranteed. So H says for doctoral students, it will be the responsibility of the candidate to verify if the postgraduate program requires a master's degree. Yeah. So you see there is what you call doutorado direto, from the undergraduate level to the doctorate. My university, not my university actually, because we are talking about schools, departments. My department, that's chemical engineering, at UFSCar, where I studied, Universidade Federal de São Carlos, is doutorado direto. You come from the graduate level, undergraduate level. You have a very good, you are very productive, okay? Participated in events, publications, whatever, boop, you apply and you are there doing your doctorate without the master's level. So failure to comply with this requirement will result in the disqualification of the candidate. So you have to check, guys. Last point, each candidate can enroll in up to 5 master's or doctoral programs. Wow, 5. That's a large number, okay? From different HEI, and preferably from different regions from Brazil. Okay, they even have the map. I think in the last edition there wasn't any map. I'm not gonna click there. Okay, I just want to focus on this particular document. So we have documents for application. Documents for application. Applications must be submitted exclusively through the online application form. That's democracy, guys. That's democracy. So the candidate must upload in the online application form the following documents in PDF format. So pay attention. Convert all the documents. So copy of identification document, you have citizenship document, like your ID, passport, or national identification document. All right. So B, curriculum vitae. Here in Brazil, Lattice is very popular. So I believe if you already have Lattice, you can decide to upload your Lattice here. They're gonna love it actually. Someone may say, oh, whoa, but it's vitae. Okay, no problem. Okay, if you have the time to make the vitae, it's all right too. Okay. So there is no need to include proof of courses or experiences at the time of application. But guys, make sure, okay, however, such documents may be requested at any moment by GCUB or by a host university or HEI. I don't know. What does this stand for? I don't know. Maybe higher education institute or higher institution learning, whatever. Okay. So make sure you have all the certificates, guys. If you are going to put something on your CV, make sure you have something to show. Okay, a certificate. Is it a certificate? Is it an email? You need to have a proof, right? So undergraduate diploma, this is very important. Okay. Licentiate or university bachelor's degree. Okay. Here they say licenciatura. Or a certificate of completion or a declaration from the university that certifies the completion of studies carried out. So yeah, you can come with just a declaration, right? You can just come with a declaration. But I believe that you guys are so sophisticated that you will come with more than degree certificates, okay? I advise students to bring everything that they have, okay? All the certificates that you have. If you have dogs in your compound, gather them, get the certificates, register them, bring it, yeah. That's just a joke, guys, that's just a joke. So for doctorates program, for doctorates candidate, in addition to the documents required in items A, B, and C, master's diploma or certificate of completion, if required by the chosen doctoral program, you have to provide this too, guys, okay? So let's read this. For each of the programs of study options chosen, the candidate must submit 2 essays. So many of you ask, yeah, how is it? Do you have any sample? So guys, I don't have any sample, right? I have a video where I commented. I gave some clues about it, guys, okay? So there isn't any sample. We all have different profiles. When you go to any scientific database, you read articles, you read chapters, books, you will see we have different personalities, even though we have a standard, right? There is a standard there. You start by putting, the names, then you start with the abstract, the keywords, introduction, right? You have actually a standard of writing. But when you start reading, you will see that we have different personalities. It's not different from you guys. So all of you have different personalities. Some like to, express themselves in a way different from other people. So when we are reading those essays, you're going to read different personalities, guys, okay? Be authentic. It's going to be fine. Essay number 1, academic expectations and interests, professional expectations and perspective of returning to the country of origin, maximum 1,000 words. Make sure you write within this limit, guys, okay? Don't exceed and don't be too, I'm not going to say concise, because when we say concise, we mean the person is really writing something good with few words, okay? So don't be too economical, okay? Writing 300, 400 words, no, that's too economical. You can write 999 words, right? 999. You can just give them that one word, say, okay, drink water with this one, as we will say in Nigeria. All right, so essay number 2, research proposal containing a maximum of 4,000 words. Ooh, now, yeah, it's more extensive. But when you're writing, you will understand that, oh, it's not extensive. You still need, more space to express yourself. You have a guide. You start by central theme and research problem. You go with delimitation and justification, objectives. Guys, when we are talking about delimitation and justification, be specific, guys. So if you may make the mistake of writing something generic like diseases in Africa. Yeah, that is generic. Diseases in Africa. Okay, now let's try to make it more specific. Diseases in Africa that affect children between 6 to 8 years. I'm more specific, right? If I am more specific, I can decide to demarcate a region in Africa. Yeah, I can say sub-Saharan Africa, for instance. And if I'm more specific, I can even describe maybe a location. Yes. And I can maybe include, let's say, a factor. I can maybe accuse a factor, or I can even make it a question, right? So guys, try to make it very specific. Objectives, yeah, of course, objectives, you're right. Literature review, important. You guys have to show that you dominate, okay? You know what you're writing, what you really want to write, okay? And you have the timeline and bibliographical references. Guys, talking about this essay number 2, I have a template, okay? If you are interested, you can buy it, okay? It's just $8. You have a guideline of how you can mount this. In case you cannot buy it online, you can send me an email. It's somewhere in the channel. You can find, locate the email, send it, and I will send you maybe another way, means of payment. If you are in Nigeria, very easy. You can pay it into my Nigerian account, the equivalents in Naira, and then I send you through the email, okay? So guys, let's move on. For university professors, because you have some people who are coming, who are already lecturers, who are professors, proof of binding contract with an institution of higher learning. You need to bring this, okay? So note number 1, research proposal presented in essay 2 serves as an evaluation instrument. So try to make it very, very good, guys. It should be tasty, right? It may be modified or reformulated after enrollment in the course. Perfect. Yes, of course. Guys, when I started my studies, I was studying, initially the proposal was another thing. It has to do with acidic fracturing. Yeah, something that has to do with petroleum, exploration, guys. Later, we changed it to studies of COVID. That was, a radical change, guys. Something very, very different, entirely different. And that was how I studied. I presented my doctoral, thesis based on that. Now, upon recommendation of the supervisor professor, depending on its alignment with the course research lines and the feasibility of the proposal. Most of you guys are going to come just, with your own topics, and then there will be adjustment. In most cases, you're not going to study what you have proposed, okay? Unless if you've done a very good proposal. Yes, because the lecturers, they have their own lines of research. It's very difficult if you move to another let's say a new line of research. You end up like supervising yourself, most especially in cases where students study Africa-related topics. Okay, you end up becoming the master because most of them here, they don't dominate that. Even, there are people, let me not just generalize, guys. I'm sorry for that. There are specialists on Africa, on topics related to Africa, guys. But there are many also that don't have idea on how things are within the continent, and Literature-wise, you have a deficit of, you know, scientific documents. You end up like becoming the master. You do the research, you present, you know, the supervisor agrees with you, right? So it's going to be very difficult, okay? But when you're studying something that is amplified, you know, it's a topic that everyone studies, there is a strong bibliographical reference. You can find everything, you know, you type, you have lots of articles talking about that topic. I think you are on a safer side. But also, you are talking about something that has already been discussed, so it's not new. So I personally prefer the harder ones, those ones that are not easy to find, the topics, right? So let's move on, guys. Okay, I don't know if this is important. Yes, guys, so application process, you can go through this, okay? You can go, you can read, you have the result selection. It's going to be announced here. Talking about some speculations where I think there was something the GCUB had to publish a disclaimer, right? Because there was an announcement. I think I saw the announcement. It popped up on my Instagram, and I saw people questioning, where was the link? Where was the link? There was an answer. I suspected that, okay, maybe something is wrong somewhere. And I went to the official website. I saw a disclaimer by the GCUB stating that it wasn't official. Okay, there wasn't any official announcement by the GCUB. So you guys should always run to the GCUB. Don't ask someone, you know, what is this, what is this, what is that. Okay, go there, you check. The information are always there for you guys. If you have doubts, there are emails specifically for people who work within the GCUB. I don't work with the GCUB, so if you ask me, I may tell you that I don't know, okay? So this the results, oh, you see, via email, yeah. Okay, you guys can go through this. I'm not gonna, you know, I've already spoken a lot. These are the obligations and responsibilities, guys. You need to take your time, you know, read this, read it line by line, guys. You read, you go, you eat, you take a shower, you come back, you read, you read, you read. If I were you, I would read like 3 times, okay? If you are watching this video, if I were you, I would read it like 3 times to understand everything. So you have partner support institutions, just extra information. Now, this is the calendar, guys. Very important. Very important. Okay. So the publication was yesterday. I'm making this video on the 6th of June, 2025. It was published on the 5th. That was yesterday, was the call for application. So start of registration was yesterday. Those of you who are already ready, who have already used the standards of the previous editions, you should be ready. Just forward your applications. And you have a month, guys. You have a month, okay? So these are just details for those of you who are very anxious. You can just take a picture of this, you know, put it somewhere. Just look, just keep looking and counting the days, right? So that when the result comes, you can just run, you know, to see if your name is on the list. So I wish you guys all the best, okay? I wish you guys all the best. As I said, I have a template, right? I have a template of the project. If you are interested, you can contact me, and or you can, I'll put the link there, right? So that you guys can just do it without contacting me. But in case you have a problem with the payment, someone has told me that he is from Nigeria, so it was being rejected. You can contact me and we'll see how we can solve it, right? Wish you all the best. See you in the next video.